Mr. Floyd's Channeling's channel. My name's Josh. I channel Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and welcome to Ramblings. It's been a minute since we've done an episode of Ramblings, and so here we are. Welcome. How are you doing in the solar storms and the solar? Oof, it's kind of been heavy, to say the least, has it not? How's your energy doing? How are you doing, and how's your universe doing? Not sure. Myself, it's finding balance. Where balance comes up, and it's come up a lot with a good friend of mine, and finding that balance in everything that you do, in everything that you are. Balance in your north node and your south node and your chakra systems. It's all about balance in the long run. Even this gimbal, which I'm still trying to figure out totally here, it's about balance there too. So how's your universe going? Are you integrating these energies? It's been insane. I think we've had 7 X-class flares, 8 X-class flares. You may get one a couple of years, maybe one a year. So yeah, it's going to speed up. If you can correlate your self, your energies, and your ascension, your waking up to the sun waking up. You know, the sun sends you solar codes, and the solar codes are what activate your DNA. That activates you and brings you into your higher self. Right now we're crystallizing, going from a carbon base to a crystal structure. And so what we're seeing here, what we're getting from all these light codes is a really fast upgrade. It's like taking a Windows XP computer and jumping at the Windows 11. Well, I've never seen Windows 11, and I heard it's not that good. But nonetheless, it's like kind of jumping. Okay, if you can remember a Windows ME computer to Windows XP, there you go. That'll do it for you. If you can remember that, the millennial Windows, that was terrible. Anyways, not to judge Windows operating systems. So yeah, that's kind of where we are right now, and do a lot of grounding. You see, I'm by water here, and here we'll zoom in a little bit. It's Long's Peak, 14,000, almost 200 and something feet. It's the tallest mountain in the Front Range of the Rocky Mountains, which is what you're looking at. And as well, all those snow caps, that would be the Rocky Mountain National Park. Everything mixed in those snow caps there. So, yeah, the water's up. That's good. So, yeah, how's your universe going? Are you able to balance this? What is balance anyways? Are you working towards moving? This is the time to move into your divine masculine. Anybody who's been in the dark night of the soul, who is currently in that dark night or still in energies that they're working on, you're always going to be working on energies, but where you're more working on energies within yourself than moving forward, you're in your divine feminine. Now's the time to balance into your divine masculine. Can you do that? Are you able to do that? That's what I'm working on. I spent so many years in my divine feminine crying out my dark night of the soul, so to speak, that, yeah, we're going to start walking here. It's action time. Sometimes you don't know what that action is. I don't know what that action is. I'm doing action. This is action. But otherwise, what's the action? What am I supposed to do? Where are you? It's where the trust comes in, and allowing. That's the message I'm getting as well. A lot of us aren't walking in trust, so we're trying to create, but we're creating from. Are we creating from our north node? Or are we creating from our south node, or our midhaven? And are we creating from trauma, or are we creating from clarity, from love, from joy, from peace? That's the question. It's, for myself, it's going through all that, but now it's clearing anything that who I was, not anything, I mean, I'm going to be who I am, but it's clearing the things that the trauma reactions, the things that kept me or keep me tied to the traumas that I was trying to clear. If you have a reaction, if you have a thing that you do, say, like to clear your trauma or to step out of your trauma when you're in feeling your trauma, that brings you solace. That's your natural reaction to coping with that, your coping mechanism. Now it's time to clear the coping mechanisms and step into new. And that's where the divine masculine comes in. And that's where I'm at. And I don't know where you're at, but that's kind of where the energies are as well. In a lot of ways, it's stepping into that deeper creative self to find your higher self. And if you're not there, if your energies aren't there, if you're still in your dark night, if you wake up and just don't know, and you still have a blanket, you'll know. I mean, you have a blanket. It feels like you have a blanket pulled over you. So if you still are in that blanket, trying to figure what's going on in my universe, how am I going to handle this? What's going on with me? Then yes, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Clear those traumas as they come up. Keep a journal with you. Keep a little notepad or use your phone memo or write on, if you have a phone, you can write on the screen or something. But when they come up, don't ignore it. Write it out as quickly as possible. Ooh, Aunt Bessie did this. Write it out. Ooh, Aunt Bessie's trauma. Because you may forget. You won't forget, not at all. But it'll, as you're going through your day, you'll smash it back down. And when it tried to pop up, you didn't allow it. So keep all that in mind. This isn't going to be too long. I was showing you I had 20% battery. This was kind of impromptu. Here I went to the farmer's market. We'll do a farmer's market walkthrough maybe next week. But I went to the farmer's market, and now I'm walking in the park. We're going to take a moment just to kind of, I'm going to do this. Turn off the noise reduction so you can hear the birds and such. All right. All right, we're not going to keep this too much longer here. I'm just me rambling. So yeah, as the energies come in, because we're not done with the solar storms, not by any stretch. They're going to go on tonight. We had couple X-class flares today. So if you're there, if you're feeling it, give it till Tuesday. It'll start to subside, and you can feel it as it goes up and down. You may be able to, but it'll start to subside. The fun part will be the new energies. What's going to be you? Who's the you with all this new solar code coming in? Who are you going to be? What's new in you? What are you going to allow in, and what's going to come in? What gifts are going to open for you? That's the question. I love you guys. Grateful you, if anybody's watching this, I'm grateful for you. Love yourselves. Take time to just stand and listen to your universe. What's it trying to tell you, and what are you ignoring? Everybody's universe is talking to them, trying to tell you something. Whether you listen or not is up to you. Stay awesome. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Tuesday Night Live. That's East Coast, 4 p.m. West Coast. Live channeling with Archangel Raphael in Saint Germain. Take a deep breath. No matter how bad you think it is, it's not. And remember, anyways, we're all living in the Truman Show. Some aspect. Gotta go. Gonna run out of battery. Love you.